Sometimes I was with Clay, sometimes that was just me and Mike, you know, again, running, going through choreography, shadow boxing with weights, you know, to build the muscle, you know, or condition the muscle. A lot of core work, you know, shirts are coming off, you know, so it's gotta be right. You know, there's that element to it. And then from there, there'd be script work or something like that, and then irregardless of what the day was, I would then go to my other gym, you know, in East LA and train. And that's when I would do what I felt I needed to do to be the best version of myself to play Dame, you know? So it's bench press, you know, a lot of prison workouts, bench press, squats, curls, bench press, squat, curl, bench press, squat, curl. More weight, more weight, more weight, more weight. Build the body out, build the body out, build the body out, build the body out. Cardio, you know, hard cardio, you know, pull-ups, lots of pull-ups in the film. My take on it was everything my brother, director, and friend asked me to do, I was gonna be able to do, you know. And I also had my own goals for what I wanted Dame to be. Dame also represents to me, I have so many friends and family members who have been incarcerated. So many dreams that have been shut up and locked down, you know? And so I felt I had a duty to represent those folks, you know? And what would you do if you had the chance to exonerate yourself? Nothing would stop you, you know what I mean? And you would lose your mind if somebody said, you don't have to lift the real weight, you can lift the fake weight. No, 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 no. We're lifting the weight. I done trained for 4 months to get to this moment. We're doing it. These ropes, I'm climbing them. You don't need to do it. I'm climbing these fucking ropes. You just don't want to get busted. You know, especially when you're playing someone that exists. That man exists. You know, there's a reason why I changed his last name to Anderson. You know, and they allowed us to change, you know, the name to Anderson. That's my maternal grandfather's last name. I think the value is that, you know, here's a guy who, against all odds, you know, against all odds made his way out after being put down. This man was put down and forgotten, you know, and the strength of the human spirit, you know, he was actually imprisoned. Actually. Not metaphorically, actually. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then, of course, the literal incarceration leads to a figurative incarceration of his mind. And he frees himself. He frees himself. That's the takeaway. Keep punching. You know what I mean? Keep punching. You know, get up. Keep punching. You get two people to root for, as you said. You get two people to love, which means there's two journeys that you've understood and two avenues of potential catharsis. And that's all we need. That's all we want. That's all. What do I want people to take from the film? Catharsis. As a director, I've not felt more taken care of as far as the world building, as far as the understanding of the music of the film, you know, what part I was playing. You know, it's never been so concrete in the best way, you know, and so there's a certain amount of faith you have in your director, you know. We worked in such a way where it was like, it's a real collaboration. You know, I think the best director is like, it's very much like a big brother, you know, or a good parent. They literally just let you run and put things in the way or move things out of the way to allow you to be you, you know? And he just trusted so much for whatever reason that I was gonna do the job and I was the man for the job. And when you feel that trust, it makes you wanna put out, you know, more so than you would even for yourself, you know? It's kind of weird to me how our chemistry works. Like we actually we actually really like each other. You know what I mean? Like my tail starts wagging when I see him. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? You know, how you doing? You know, it's I feel like boyhood friends. You know, we could do we play boxers together, soldiers together, police officers. There's just a kindred spirit, you know, which is so strange because we're so close in age, you know, and so alpha in our own ways, and both young men yet, you know, and so the merging of these kingdoms, the merging of this, it's a real collaboration, you know, where 1 + 1 = 3, or 1 + 1 = Creed. I mean, Tessa is a generational talent, you know, and working with her, her aura on screen and her aura in life, there is a great, again, collaboration. I mean, he's boxing with her, you know what I mean? And she's boxing with him, you know, and he's taking hits and giving hits, and it's quite sophisticated, her level of communication. Um, and then, you know, Wood, love Wood. And it was fun to play with him because I so much admire him. You know, he's an NYU graduate, I'm a Yale graduate. We share a master teacher in Ron Van Loo. We got to joke about that. You know, we have similar trainings, you know, both East Coast actors, you know. But to be the adversary to his camp was great. You know, I've not played a character that was so communicative, you know, with their body in that way, solely with their body, you know. So the conversations that Mike and I were having, that Damian and Adonis were having in those moments, were life-changing for me as an actor, and healing for me as an actor and a person, you know, and a black man. There's no other way to see this one, you know. The size of it, the intimacy of it, the sound of it, the emotion of it, it has to be seen in the cinemas. Um, I think it's so great. It was so great in the beginning process of it that, you know, we're doing certain shots on IMAX cameras with certain machines that just have not been done in cinemas. That they've not been shot before, you know. It has to be seen there for the full experience. For all the performance, for all the sweat, for all the tears, you have to see it in cinemas. And this is something you want to see with families. It's a family story. You know, Damian and Adonis are brothers, you know. Adonis and Bianca, you know, like they are a family. They have a child. They're building that. You know, it's something to see that will break your heart and bring us all together.